I tried to beat TDS's Badlands map, one of Tower Defense Simulator's most iconic game modes, and one which was reworked in a late 2022 update, with the map gaining a third lane, new stronger zombies, a themed final boss, and tons of modifiers. It's definitely a step up from its previous iteration, so I had a lot of options for what towers to bring, but in the end I settled for this loadout, featuring Golden Pyromancer and Sledger. I thought Gold Pyro could be good for early defense, and its defense melting might be necessary late, but I also wanted Sledger for its freezing ability, as with 3 paths I knew we would need to stall zombies for as long as possible. As for the rest of my loadout, I grabbed Farm for money, and Accelerator and Gold Scout for damage. So using automated matchmaking, I got in the game. I placed Gold Scouts near the root of the paths, as did one teammate, while the other two farmed and placed a Cowboy respectively. Now this map has a total of 6 modifiers, making things very difficult. The most pertinent modifier is Mutation, which grants the zombies increasing bonus health every wave, which made even the very first wave difficult, as we took 28 damage on only wave 2, and one of my teammates in MacBook Air placed a Golden Cowboy in between the west paths, doing some solid damage and covering both paths. I started to farm and got Golden Pyromancer in wave 8, placing it near the back, but we took more damage on wave 10 as an abnormal boss with 25 health got past our backline. At this point, 2 of our 3 paths were well defended, but the furthermost west path only had a few towers, which were consistently laying zombies through, forcing the last towers to defend. And on wave 18 things went very wrong, as we were completely overwhelmed with zombies from every path, taking another 35 damage. But MacBook Air placed an accelerator the next wave, and its good base damage helped us stabilize. And with another good tower and gold mini placed, we killed the Necromancer boss in wave 19. So I continued to place and upgrade farms, while also getting a few Sledgers for the freezing effect, which would prove very important in stalling the enemies. And as my other teammates now had money, more good towers were placed and upgraded. Zombies were consistently getting far along the path, but we were still able to survive each wave. We had a scary moment with some glitches nearly killing us, but other than that we were holding our own. And from wave 30 onwards, things got pretty intense, as huge hordes of zombies were now spawning every wave, with mutated tanks, wardens, and breakers. I placed an upgrade in the maximum of 6 Sledgers, trying to spread them evenly over each path, but at this point there were so many towers placed, it was difficult for me to even find a spot to place my accelerators. Excel was a very important tower, as it is the best source of DPS in the game, and luckily 3 of us had it, with each of us maxing them out, allowing us to reach the final wave, wave 40, where the boss, the Gunslinger, spawned. With 600,000 health, it's not as tanky as say the nuclear monster, however the path is much shorter and it has special abilities to stun towers. Additionally, 3 cavalry units spawned on each of the 2 other paths, with another 25,000 health apiece. 2 towers were essential here, with Commander and Medic. Commander's Call of Arms ability is Need to be Chained to raise the overall DPS of the towers so you don't die, and Medic's healing ability is vital so that the towers can quickly recover after the Gunslinger's stunning abilities, and so you don't die. So with my teammates chaining those abilities, I spammed leftover scouts and replaced my accelerators when they were out of range. As the boss's health diminished, it steadily moved closer and closer to the base, but at the very edge of the path, we ended up killing the Gunslinger, earning the badge and winning the Cowboy Tower, a tower I already had, but I did at least get a good amount of coins and experience. Briefly comparing Badlands to the other special map Polluted Wastelands, while still very hard, it's definitely easier than the Wastelands. But I would say that's actually a positive. Not every new mode has to be a nearly impossible nightmare to be good quality, and as with Polluted Wastelands, the new map excels in atmosphere, with the new theme zombies and final boss matching the western theme of the map itself, with a locomotive trains, mine tracks, old-timey buildings, and coffins. And of course there's a secret challenge, where if you speedrun the map in under 18 minutes, an extremely hard challenge for the 0.1% players, which awards a special secret skin. Although honestly, the Walter White skin might be better, but to be fair, that comparison could be made about pretty much every skin. Subscribe!